the pitches, but we might be here for a while.
He's got a few. And Yelich stands in. First pitch from Darvish today is going to drop. And the recipient on strike two. Swing and a miss and a good
curveball split. Of getting his innings, getting his work, or he finds that sharpness.
Willie Adames, 3 games of this series, and Brewers have been doing a lot of damage in the first inning. As we take a look at the Hyundai keys to the game.
Frustration, no first inning frustration today. Padres trying to keep the
1-1 is in there for strike two.
What was impressive about yesterday's performance offensively?
Swinging.
This is another split. This one didn't have the same type of depth downwards, but
gets yard. 3 home runs in the first 2 games. Darvish coming in 0-1 of those. Swing and miss. Yelich. In impressive fashion were retired in order as Darvish struck them all out. DH Cronenworth at first with Kim at second. Nola does the catching. Brewers today ready to work to Xander Bogaerts. His first pitch in.
Tries to use the clock to his advantage.
Start for the Padres. 361, 4 homers and 1-1 pitch. And Brasso
looked like he was having some issues getting it out of the glove. Getting it out.
Oh yeah, couldn't get a handle on it there.
Tried to throw a palm ball there at first.
Yeah. Settle into that 2 spot in the order with Soto batting third and runs batted in. The .254 average and a liner to center. But in front of Mitchell, he's kind of batting for third. He'll get.
He was conceding it, but Bogaerts going to try to go first to third. He's in action here early.
At the corners with nobody out for Juan Soto. Trying to slow Miley up here a little bit. Swing and a miss.
Not overpowering, so it gets you all sped up.
Third, Machado at first. And 2.45 is also another good development. As that will miss, he expected a strain in his right shoulder.
Door slider here.
Marston third and Nelson Cruz. DH will take elimination from Miley a year ago. And a swing and a miss. At least he won. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Cruz.
Throws that changeup just off the plate, fading off.
Down, and Cronenworth deep in the box on the left side. What? Padres breaking out with the 10 runs to left field. Will get there. We're scoreless. By the Players Club at Valley View Casino. Left to right across the outfield. Soto, Grisham, and Azul. And Contreras. Next one on. It's Kim for out number 1.
Just the handle. Good.
He's showing bunt. He drops it down third base. And his throw is going to be one. Mitchell will reach.
Maybe if the throw is on target, they have a shot, but
first base hit of the day for Brian Anderson. We'll take a look at 13 runs batted in all 16 Brewers games so far this year.
When he kind of had his hands out before the first pitch, he counted that as a disengagement. And
starting to stop at first, and a pitch in there for us. Going over, and
the at-bat, you got on the mound, and he stepped off. I think trying.
Now has Mitchell at second base. 2-1 to Anderson, and he'll flip it foul off to the right out of play. He hit 222, 8 homers, 28 runs for third now, and that is a stolen base. Not even a throw.
Take that really secondary before Darvish even picks up to come home.
Grounded foul towards the end of the Brewers dugout.
I mean, by the time he
line to left, Soto on the run. Will Mitchell tagging the throw. Take a 1-0 lead.
All started with the bunt single from Brian Anderson's life a lot easier. Board.
Bang. Strike one. Home run, 5 runs batted in. Sellouts all weekend here against the Brewers. The next day to score a free 6-ounce wholehearted treat. Swing and a miss, and Darvish collects his 4th.
Yanks.
Go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. We'll enter the 6th in today's game. Reply more. I think they will collect 3 or fewer in the 2nd inning. The Brewers get a run for Wade Miley, and followed by Nola and Grisham in the inning. And the grounder to it.
Don, thank you. Well, the Padres made a few. Luis Campusano jammed his thumb on Thursday while catching Nick Martinez to reassess it. So the Padres will carry 3 catchers for now, and if Sullivan gets him, hit a home run, guys. He said he was running on pure adrenaline.
By the ball attendant, and that was a foul ball, so actually field.
Mike Grosso immediately was pointing because it landed behind the bag. It is reviewable. Cuzzy, they have decided not to review it. It's all good.
Grisham batting out of the 8th spot will foul it back to the screen in that category. Offensively has struggled. This one gets away from Contreras.
Backhanded a ball that I think he knows and why he was probably upset that he's.
Swing and a miss. Then infield in. Tying run. Let's see, in yesterday's game, going 2 for 5, had a double as well. Strikeout from Miley. 2nd out of the 2nd inning.
See if
in there for strike 1. Changed up. And getting a chance to start again. He's got goes. Willie Adames in between innings went out there to let her know it's okay from a player, but after that, damn okay. I mean, it happens.
Yeah, no,
all the time.
It happens literally
about it, and it was a double. I don't think it was going to be a double anyway.
Right.
I don't think
embarrassing for.
Sure.
And probably thought that.
And Yelich featured, and that is going to miss Hobby and 1. And that's ball 4.
Reese Kinnear were with him in El Paso, and they said it has just been nuts there. The crowd.
I have watched a lot of those rehabs over the years. Do that well in a rehab. I mean, most of the time, got Fernando Tatis Jr. out. It's a fly ball to center field there to make the catch on the dirt of the track for the first out. But in shape again. And as it turns out, for business.
And poor AAA pitchers out down that way right now.
Well, that's the other thing. They don't know the players rehabbing, but that has not been the case. I mean, unbelievable. Can't wait for him to get here. What are we down to, 4 days?
Hitting off.
They're leaving the stadium entirely.
I have a sneaky suspicion that
Wait,
right.
2-1 pitch. In the PCL because of that. I mean, ball flies everywhere. Pretty
high altitude, probably can evaluate all right.
2-2 foul. Engagement thing that led to the balk, and then Bob Melvin came out last.
Yes, Yu Darvish did step off, and that is a disengagement. But
this one is on the ground, all outside of third.
They usually are much more demonstrative. They get from behind the home, didn't reset as well. Yu Darvish probably thought he still had one.
Swing and a miss, and Darvish picks up his 5th.
Breaks out the slow one on Yelich there.
At first base, held on by Cronenworth, and here is Adames fouling it off. After spending his first 4 years in Tampa Bay, had some good years. Look at the comparison between time spent. 332. Really enjoying the role right now. Swing and a miss, and Darvish striking Brewers.
Most consistent hitter all season long.
Top of the order today. He's been the case against lefties for the most part. into the bottom of the third. Bogart sprays it foul.
I mean, your best bet is staying up. That's pretty good as well.
And 2-pitch bouncing in.
Better way to really explain Xander Bogart.
Did he go?
It's a no-go.
Get up now, going back. It carried a little bit. So Bogart's retired. Then in 2011 in the big leagues in Arizona, with the Diamondbacks, with Cincinnati, the Cubs, and now Milwaukee. That is strike 3.
It almost feels like he came into Major League Baseball. It's not who Wade Miley is, but he's extremely effective. And I think
strike to Juan Soto, who looking in the first inning, and now hits one on the ground right side. Terran headed to the fourth. 1-0 Milwaukee. Rowdy Tellez, last 5 games, we have seen him for 3 of.
It's been a bit of a problem for the Padres.
He has. After the ball game today, they will head north to Seattle. We're about to go out on a 3-city tour that will end up in Mexico City, Arizona, and then Chicago, and then on to Mexico City for us to get back to San Diego from Mexico City. Tellez.
Batters in this lineup. There you see the split again. Have all gone down.
In 3 1/3, but how about all swinging?
Right.
Swing and a miss for Contreras.
Start today, it seems like it's been the split.
Softly to Kim. Time to take a look at lunch. How about the home run?
Yeah.
0 in the 5 losses. Well, and we've seen the really good a couple times in this series.
That's the interesting part. Victory. At least through the first. Teammate of mine.
Where?
Milwaukee.
It wasn't Milwaukee. Looks the same.
He looks the same now as he did in 2.
The 2-1 pitch. Whoa, the ball. So a little inconsistent right now for him. We thought he had already struck out Mitchell. No chance. And he got down to 2 seconds there, but plenty of time, gets it in.
The clock for a second as they try to gather, and then some. You also see them.
He's been charged already with 1 balk. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. 1-0. Grisham over in right center. But right to Azoka. Half done. 1-0 Milwaukee. And some exciting matchups, including the Dodgers, Red Sox, Cubs, the Marine recruits. They are taking in a Padres game on this.
Here in San Diego.
They are a large group. 1-1 on the ground. Deep shot. It's 6-3. Time to take a look at our front door. Cruz with 6 earlier. That was in Atlanta. Well, Myers third on that, settles in with his new team. Ground ball, diving, and picks himself up, and was ranged over to really the.
And that's an illegal shift.
Side of that bag at second is the real key.
Or on each side of the bag.
Baseball was worried about, and a lot of fans were worried about that perhaps they would bring it anywhere yet. It hasn't happened to us. I know that. But on the move is Weimer, not going to get. He's aboard with 2 down. Not get there, and it lands fair.
Put it down that right field line. Some fade on it, and we'll go.
As Kim diving back safely. Popped up. We'll take care of it for out number. T-Mobile.
All game.
A lot of youngsters here today. A lot of people. 7 on the season.
That was the exact. I enjoyed wearing a different uniform.
Oh, okay. Line for a base hit for Yu Darvish with the splitter, and over to first base and back to the bag is 5 innings. The Brewers have had the lead runner on.
been getting lead runners on throughout.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Was it before?
I think it was a slider before. Now we've moved into sweep.
I wonder who made that decision.
It is a good question. I mean, you see sweeper. It's like, not sure where it's coming.
1-2 is foul. Also walked in the third inning. 2 walks in. There he goes, and the pitch is a ball. The throw is going to second theft of the day for the Brewers.
Take advantage of the Padres. And about 84 miles.
This one away. Joey Weimer swings to the first pitch, and Machado going as far as he across Major League Baseball. Stolen base percentages the last 5 years.
And with these new rule changes, you see it up above 8
pitcher. Right?
Yes,
for the most part. I mean, I know the catchers. It's a catcher's number. It ends up on their resume.
Before organizations start making the adjustment in terms of what kind of the important.
It's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
The pitch out, a lot of people don't know what that is because we haven't seen it in years. This lawn and left.
Might have been the only guy still pitching out before this year.
2 down. Terang at second base. Strike call. Still shaking his head.
Yeah. Not happy.
Swing Darvish, 1-0 Brewers. Giveaways. Trent Grisham leading it all years since the 1998 World Series.
Talking crazy to Yankee fans.
I was going to say, I heard a story of New Yorkers.
I definitely was. My mom was a stickler for,
I'm not sure I would have let you. I mean, it's
sure.
Foul back to the screen, but the retro. 1-2 pitch. Will get away. Here he is in the 5th inning at 55 pitches.
I'm about salad bars and all kinds of different ball hit the facade.
I can hear you yelling, boom! Strikeouts now for Miley.
But that was the first time I feel it turning.
Especially in the older Yankee Stadium. This is back there to make the catch shy of. That place, I like this. That one, the way it went straight up, created
one of the loudest buildings I've ever been in. When you consider there was no
worries about families in the postseason in some of those places. There's a ground ball towards third. On the run. Runner to get that. We played 5. It's 1-0 Brewers. Fly for Brian Anderson, and that is all the score for the Brewers. And a rule violation. He didn't realize that he had 2 disengagements charged to him. He thought he only had.
He's going to have to score runs anyway, but
it's going to happen at some time, leading to the end of the game.
It's going to be a lot of exploding head.
Swing and a miss, and striking out.
Finishing with the heat at the top of the zone. 8 punches.
With 8 strikeouts. He got them all. Get them all 3 times.
Three times, yeah.
Inning. That back in 2013.
Taking out the first 3 guys, not even giving them a shot. Top there, top of the zone. He ends up.
Dallas was going to try to time his 1-out single for Tellez.
Off the plate, and Tellez just reaches out there, dumps it.
Holding on. Tellez at first with a short lead. And there's strike 1. A little bit over by the on-deck circle. And Grisham, who is in right center, moves to. Now a quick word from Fix-On. Here is Mitchell. Walked in the 4th inning. To center and 90 feet to second base. At baseball, and the Brewers now
hard, but they found outfield grass. This is a cut here with 2 outs.
like he offered. They check. Yes, he did.
Four-seam heater. Tried to check his swing.
0-2. Well, the full. Did he go? Yes, he did. And Can somebody let me in? Hello?
Yep. There they go. Let him back in.
Thank you. Being it off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 1-0. One. It's not been a lot as he works here in the 6th inning and just took it as a timeout.
I like that timeout there.
And that's strike 2. Swing and a miss.
I mean, Wade Miley threw.
Strike 1. Ace in the 3rd. 0 for 2. Strike call. Nothing.
Hitters will start questioning everything, even when it is a strike, because of the inconsistency.
Swing and a miss, and Soto strikes out back-to-back.
Well, you see that front side leak a little bit. Really left one.
Golf as Craig Counsell is coming out, bringing it. No practice toss or anything. He's just good.
So.
Eight strikeouts at the first 2 in this inning. 52 strikes. Full count. 2 Cruz. Hits it on the ground towards 3rd. And in top 7th. 1-0 Brewers. It's Turang lifts a fly ball down the left. Series is Turang. And the Stoto, if he entertains any thoughts of bunting. Third base. Darvish up to 93. So Darvish with 11 strikes. This one is grounded. Swing and a miss, and he's
to Turang.
Splitter's been a good one for him also. 1-0. Down to one knee. Chasing the. Popped up right side. On the dirt of the in. Stream all minor league baseball games. Blackout and other restrictions apply. So 2 outs in the 7th inning. Takes us to. Lifts a fly ball to right field, sending a Zoka track to make the catch. So 1-2-3, top of the 7th inning. Sunday for the singing of God Bless America. And a big day for Jay Cronenworth yesterday.
Half.
Line to right and caught by Joey Wiemer.
May not always be pretty.
Surprised he didn't go basket style with that. It kind of went to the backhand a little bit. There's a bunt bid down the 3rd base line that goes foul.
Jake may very well be locking in, lined out.
Kim with a good idea there to try to drop that bunt down. Fly ball. Wiemer's over there, and in fact, let's check out the team.
This is the play that Brasso took to hit away from him. Playing.
Austin Nola in the 2nd inning. Padres have had other opportunities. They have. And they left Nola, as you mentioned, at 2nd base.
It's 1-0.
So often here is in a row. It's at 3rd. Ross high throw, and so Nola will reach.
You're right. This throw just sails on him. Tellez does the best he can to error from Brasso.
So the E5 on the throw.
Strzelecki and the Brewers
By Tellez and Trent Grisham. Fly calls off Yelich and makes the catch.
Offense, Don.
Absolutely. They've had none so far today, Mike.
It just seemed like it was a matter of time before he caught up to where he needed to. It was a great example of what Yu Darvish can look like. And still some time, though. He may not factor in the decision, but
Yu Darvish today, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. He walked 2 strokes, and I'm quite sure the top of the order pleased to have Yu Darvish. Swing to the first pitch, and I would think so
at this point.
8 strikeouts. 1 and 2.
This,
2 and 2.
At this point.
I don't think that's happened.
No.
2-2 on the ground to the back. Throws him out.
His feet quick. Retires Yelich.
By the way, Darvish is 12 strikeouts. 8 were on splitters. Foul back. 0-2. Now a quick pitch from Steven Wilson. Stayed on the ground, foul outside of third and an 8-4. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express. Fouled off to the right. To the plate appearance coming up with Rowdy Tellez waiting on deck. Line 43.875, and that is this attendance for the series against Milwaukee. It's the second highest total for a 4-game series in Petco Park history. There's a grounder foul.
Turnstiles are active.
That was 174,900. Payoff pitch, and that's ball. 10 pitches in that plate appearance. 1 out series. Takes strike 1. 12+ hitters while facing 27 or fewer batters. Chatting up teammates. You may be done. I don't know. We have jackets on.
Yes.
Just fouled off to the left out of play. Polos we're going to wear for these 2 games, yesterday and today. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. 2 down. That's some stuff.
Yeah.
At the center. 1 pitch. Trying to preserve this 1-run deficit going in. Down and in, 2-1. Adames walked. 10-pitch plate appearance. 2-2. Darvish for 7. Steven Wilson has 2. Full count now. And his next pitch should be the 25th of this 8th inning. Runner goes and a fly onto the warning track to make. San Diego and a little bit on the chilly side. The bats have been chilly.
Press. I mean, this isn't
up cold.
It'd be a great time to go ahead and give up one then.
This one is dribbled down the third baseline. Brought another high throw. Like you mentioned,
Going to be challenged now with the top of the lineup coming to the plate.
To right and grounded out to third. Fly ball right field. will make the catch. Shot. Miley with 7 innings, gives up a total of 4 hits, no run. Really the best opportunities for the Padres the first 2 innings. They had first and third, nobody. And after that, had only 2 base runners, a base hit to right, row mixed in there as well.
Strike out, guys.
In game 1, give up 2 hits, had a strike without allowing a run. It was ground ball to shortstop. They're gone, and 8 pitches in the 8th. Really good.
It's not offense that you normally get, but
here a non-save situation. Padres trailing by a run. He's trying to for Zokar in right field after Carpenter hit for the adrenaline a little different, I guess.
Situations before. Although Hader,
3 walks. And another one.
There's that high velocity
to the Padres. 36 combined between Milwaukee and San Diego. Back and out of play. Where does he rank? Have a minimum of 100 innings pitched even to be in the
save.
This one is grounded back to him. He is quickly off the road.
Let that throw eat. Cronenworth made it a more dangerous play.
This was happening. I mean,
I think everybody.
That was amazing.
Including Josh Hader go.
You had Devin Williams working 8th innings. We just saw, I mean, you know, what he has meant to the teams all time. Fouled off to the left on a play.
A nice job for this ball club. It certainly makes life a lot easier when you have a good closer at the back.
2-2 is up high for ball 3.
And not every
swing and a miss. Hader with an impressive 1-2-3 off for the Padres, looking for some to lead it off for the Padres. Soto, Cruz.
Fastball change. Opponents only hit 154 on the year against them here in the ninth.
Here comes one. 0-4, all fired up for the 9th inning. Time called, and
Soto even got in the box.
So he just 2-2. After 7 shutout innings from Wade Meyer. The bottom of the 9th.
1-2 change, 2-2 change.
Ball 4 on the leadoff.
Discipline from Juan Soto there. Find his way on the base path.
Strike 1.
Bet you Nelly wants that one back. 93 middle.
When in doubt.
That's where he's going.
1 in.
The deception, you see him turn it over there.
2-2. Cruz will ground it foul. He's one of those guys. Really slow pitch tempo. Both have done pretty well in that regard.
Yeah.
Ball 3.
384 with the changeup. The last 2 have been about 80. Fastball.
Whoa, you got a call too.
Take. But the 94-mile-per-hour heater.
Strike 1 to Cronenworth. Started hit.
Knowing the type of depth it's going to have as it.
Check swing foul.
I don't know that we've seen a changeup yet from Devin Williams that has actually been makes his changeup so devastating.
In the dirt and ran away.
Overcooked that change.
Swing and a miss, and Cronenworth.
Easier said than done. Out of the hand.
Lead off. Strike one. I feel pretty much straight away. Cam lines it into left. Second, and the Padres have two.
Change up. This one stays in the zone, and Hassan rips it in the left field. The line moving.
Ball one. 2 down and 2 on. Time run in scoring position now in Juan Soto. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. The fastball.
Austin Nola seemed to be ready for it.
Ball 2. Done. Most of them are down, and will. Nola lines it down the left field line. It's
Again, it's up. We almost about 3 feet.
with Soto at second, Kim at first, 2 down in the ninth. Ball. It's time to party.
The runners will be on the move.
That's ball 4, bases loaded. Chris Hook, pitching coach.
We'll have an opportunity here to walk off.
Started with a walk to Soto to begin the inning. He struck out Cruz looking. It's been a 27-pitch inning already for Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts. Ball 1. Swing it. Inside, almost hitting ball 2.
This one almost clips Grisham.
Ball 3. Fouled off to the left, full count.
3-1 heater. Does Devin Williams?
Grisham strikes out looking, and that's the ball game. 1-0.
Fastball right at the top of the zone.
Take 3 out of 4 from the Padres and blank them today.